Hi, everyone, and welcome to week 5 of our Healthy Holiday Challenge. I hope you're all doing really well at this point. We're really close to the end of the holiday season, so hang in there. Just another couple of weeks and we'll get past the craziness. I know you guys are all doing really well in keeping with your goals and staying as consistent as possible despite all of the challenges. Vanessa and I are really proud and we're excited to get to the next couple of weeks and talk about some different topics. So last week we talked a little bit about stress. We are hinging a little bit this week and now going into a little bit more of the kind of healthy holiday hydration. And it's going to center a lot around alcohol or lack thereof. So this week you're going to see a bunch of different stuff available to you. So there's several handouts. There's also several recipes and a few videos. This topic is really centered more around how to, let's say, minimize some of the alcohol, or if you choose to, maybe cut it all out together. So, one of the really important handouts that I'd like you to read through is alcohol and the effects on the body. That's a very interesting one. And I know this time of year, with all of the social events and the stress and just everything all together, it can be a big time for alcohol. But it does have a pretty big impact on our body, on our sleep, on our stress levels, on our mood, on our gut, and ultimately what we choose to eat and how we feel throughout the day. So, part of your challenge is going to be to try some of the mocktails, and we've provided you with a whole bunch of different recipes. Some have videos, and some do not. There's actually 2 handouts in your healthy account today that you can access and see all the different mocktail recipes. So you can get really fun, healthy drinks that will still make you feel like you're kind of part of the social scene, and you're still having something in your hand to sip while you're socializing, but it's not going to have that alcohol that can be so detrimental over time. We also talk a little bit about the importance of just hydration in general. So, alcohol is certainly one side of things, but hydration, whether it's the holidays or not the holidays, is something that I see many, many people lacking in. Water intake is constantly low, and so many people I see, and who Vanessa sees as well. And hydration is just so important for our body. Water is the basis of just everything that our body needs to function with. So it helps move everything through our gut. It helps to lubricate our joints so it can help them move a little better, decrease inflammation. It's going to help you feel more full. There's just so many different things that come back down to water and hydration. So remembering to drink water and even setting up reminders is something that's really important. So there is a handout in there that talks a little bit more about the importance of hydration. Some tips that I can provide for you if you're somebody who just generally forgets to drink water or just doesn't drink a lot of water in general is find a good water bottle. So grab, something, it's fun, it's cute, you like it, it's easy to hold, it's maybe not too big, but big enough. And use that as kind of your guide for water intake. How much you need for water is going to vary based on you and your medications and your body and your exercise levels. That's something we can talk about together if we haven't already in our one-on-ones. But what you want to do is really try to get to that goal on a daily basis, and that water bottle can help. So let's say your goal is to have 80 ounces of fluids per day. Well, if you know that your water bottle is 20 ounces, then you can say easily, all right, I need to get at least 3 of these, and then maybe some other beverages like seltzers or tea or something else thrown in there to really get to my goal. So it really makes it a little bit easier than just trying to track, okay, how many glasses of water did I have today? You can certainly do that if you're willing to, keep track, whether it's in healthy or on paper. But we kind of forget after a while. So I do recommend a good water bottle if you don't have one already. And it does get easier if you're someone who is not used to drinking a ton of water on a regular basis. You're going to be forcing it. You're going to be in the bathroom all the time, and it's just generally going to feel not natural. But after a few weeks of doing that, it's going to start to level off. It's going to feel much more normal. You're going to feel thirsty and you're going to want to drink. The bathroom breaks will still be somewhat frequent, but not as frequent. And you're going to feel a lot better. So I really encourage you to focus not only on cutting back on alcohol intake, but really focus on increasing that hydration. That's really important. And I know it's hard when you're busy shopping, wrapping, prepping food and doing all that kind of stuff, but it's really really going to make a difference in how your body feels, and then ultimately how you sleep, what your energy levels are like, what you eat, and how your exercise feels. So take a look at all of the fun stuff that we have offered for you. Let us know in the chat if you try one of the mocktails or if you have any of your favorite non-alcoholic beverages that you want to share with the group. I encourage you to really just take a different look at it. Not that you have to cut out alcohol completely, but maybe minimize, maybe alternate between one glass of wine and a mocktail, and kind of mix things in a little bit and see how that works out for you. We'll see you all in your one-on-ones over the next week, and then we'll be talking about week 6 before you know it. Have a great holiday, everyone, and see you soon.